Hi, I'm Ben Tomes, and I was not your grandfather's social studies teacher, although for some of you, I probably could have been. Today, we're going to go back in time to 1969 and 1929 and take a look at some items from the police blotter. We're going to take a look at some folks that found trouble and some that worked their way out. Let's head first to the bad streets of Toledo, Ohio, where they ran an article on December of 1969, looks like the 23rd. We shall read this now. They gain audience attention. Ex-convicts praised as police aides. Narc. Crime prevention subject of talks. Narc. Los Angeles, 6 former convicts, after a year of proving themselves, became full-time members of the Los Angeles Police Department today. With civil service status, they are to work as non-uniformed employees in the department's Community Relations Division. Assignments may range from telling an audience of prosperous homeowners how a professional burglar knows a house is not occupied, to explaining to high schoolers how smoking marijuana led them personally in narcotics addiction and prison. They're simply great, Sergeant Lou Ryder, who directed the program in its first year, said. It's something we've needed for a long time. Chief Tom Redden, police commissioners, Mayor Sam Yorty, and City Council endorsed the program. A City Council vote making it permanent led to civil service status for the men, and a second group of 11 is starting a 1-year tryout, hoping for similar jobs, narcs. When a police officer talks about crime prevention, people listen but don't hear, Donald Roberts said. When an ex-con talks, they listen, hear, and they ask questions, especially the wee ones, the kids. Roberts, 29, ex-burglar, has 20 felony arrests. On his record, he is one of the new full-time employees. He said that he and the others have managed to prove that ex-cons can lead a useful life if given the chance, and that the police department isn't a menace, but an organization with a heart. The program didn't start as the ex-con program, but one for hardcore unemployables. It turned out, however, that most applicants were men with records. As Sergeant Ryder puts it, no one is more of a hardcore unemployable than an ex-convict. The program had not specifically banned ex-cons, so they were given a chance. Most police had expected them to wash out quickly. Of the first group of 20, only 8 stayed the full term, but none of the dropouts have been arrested. Scott Martinez, the mayor's representative in the program, said. As civil service employees, they start at $428 a month, comparable to any other beginning city employee with similar education and training. Many are taking college training, aiming at $718 a month, commonly known as a community service coordinator post. Word of the program has reached inside prison walls, Sergeant Redder says. A couple of applications a week come in now from men who say they expect to be released from prison shortly and want to be considered. So, narcs, that's probably what that's about. Pretty much narcs. All right, we're going to head to California. Not terribly far away. We're going to head down to Berkeley. We are going to go and check out some word from a riot that happened in Phoenix, Arizona. So this is 1929, drug blamed for rioting in prison. Phoenix, Arizona, December 31st. Police blotter after a night of patrolling the county jail with sawed-off shotguns. Authorities today sought the source of the Mexican drug marijuana believed to have given incentive to a riot amongst prisoners. L.H. Martini and Dewey Johnson, both prisoners, were wounded by bullets fired by jailer R.M.R. Chumley in quelling the riot, which occurred yesterday. The drug is believed to have been smuggled into the jail by means of strings let down from an outside window. With an armed patrol stationed around the jail with riot guns, Sheriff C.L. Wright declared last night that from now on, no other food other than meals provided by the county will be allowed the prisoners, and only attorneys will be permitted entrance into the cells. And that's the article. Let's head down actually now to Arizona and head to Prescott, 1929, where another story of marijuana-maddened Mexicans slaying people is out there. Let's go to San Blas, Sonora, December 20th. Emboldened by marijuana, which Mexicans sometimes smoke to induce exhilaration, Bernardino Dominguez yesterday ran, struck, and killed 2 officers and 2 enlisted men who were co-members of a Guadalajara passenger train. He was captured by military police after he had shot and killed his captain, his lieutenant, a corporal, and a private, all because of the dangerous drug of marijuana. Lastly, we're going to head here to Lewiston. We are going to go to Idaho, where we are going to take a look at a marijuana grove, and Inspector George Garrett, who discovered it, learned about it, and handled it like a gentleman. San Francisco. In an effort to stamp out the vicious practice of smoking marijuana cigarettes, the state narcotics division is making a special campaign against the cultivation of the weed. Inspector George Jarrett is pictured examining the marijuana grove as one of a number of farms seized by officials taking part in the drive against marijuana farming. I'm Ben Tomes, America's Stoner Dad, and that was your Highstory lesson.